Skip, scoppity, flip, floppity, get floppity, slip, floppity, dip, floppity, dip, floppity, slip, stoppity, dip, floppity, dip, floppity. It's movie time.
Are live. Oh, this is tipping. All right, we are live. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to.
We're
welcome
talking
to,
about movies.
Hello, welcome to the House of Rouse. This is episode.
Yeah, I feel like
Four-
I hate everything about how you said that.
Hello, welcome to the House of Rouse.
It's worse.
This is episode
Just even
9038.
House of Rouse.
Smash that, subscribe, like, hashtag, share.
Nah.
Hashtag
taste.
slinging slasher.
You gotta smash anything. Your table, your
All right.
face,
Add to favorites.
Today,
titty.
we are talking the Little Vampire from the year 2000.
For some fucking reason.
I'm just a little boy trying to make it in this vampire world where I stand on 2 feet and I'm walking down the street and I wanna be the best vampire in the world. Who's with me? Standing on 2 feet.
Vampires do not exist.
I picked this. This is my choice.
No way.
We have Citizen Kane, Schindler's List, fucking Saving Private Ryan out there, and we're watching the.
Oh, I thought you were
Vampire.
going a list of like
No, it's like just just
Saving Private Ryan, The Little Vampire.
yeah.
Nah.
I don't think we could have watched.
All right. Okay. Can I just say, the opening of this movie is freaking crazy. It blew my mind.
I'll give you that.
The
I will
moment-
actually give you that.
But
Dude,
the
when
the
it's
scenes
open-
with the old like vampires.
Yeah, it cuts.
Yeah.
It's just what actually happened in the beginning.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's the kid's dream. It blew my mind. I was like, "What the hell did I get everyone into?"
Before we even get to talking about this movie, I do want to say I came into this movie with a lot of hate because I can't remember what VHS it was on, but it always advertised for whatever it was. I watched it a lot because it always advertised for the Little Vampire. So I hate this movie from the start because I don't watch about it all the time.
Well, the reason I picked it is because when I was a kid, I wanted to go to Blockbuster and rent it, but my mom said that it was a satanic movie and I wasn't allowed to watch it. But my dad let me skip school one day and get it and come back and watch it. And that's the only thing I remember about this movie.
How
is
old,
that
how old were you when this happened?
7? Probably about 7, 6 or 7.
I remember I was so mad because I wanted to watch it, but I got home from school one day and Evan was at home, and I remember the first thing he did was brag to me that you watched The Little Vampire, and then Mom found out, and then Mom took the movie and wouldn't let me watch it, and I was like, but he already saw it, so why can't I watch it? And she just wouldn't watch it anyway, so I heavily resented you for a while because you got to watch The Little Vampire.
Which is bullcrap because he got to see Spider-Man and Hulk in theaters and I didn't get to see either of them. But whatever. Today we're talking The Little Vampire from the year 2000, starring Stuart Little.
That's what he's from. I could not, for the love of God, figure out what he was from.
I didn't care what he was from.
Well, all right. Just all right. Oh, you know what we forgot? All right, Colin.
Cut brackets.
We forgot Rockets. Colin, explain to us The Little
Oh
Vampire.
God!
Tell us
All right.
what happens.
Wait. So first of all,
Run
I was gonna
through
say
it.
that last night I came like 10%. Dude, like I was like 99% ready to not watch it. Watch a YouTube trailer on it. Get Sarah to explain it to me because I didn't want to watch. I was about to go to bed. But then they had it on Vudu for free, and I was like, "Oh God, does not have to watch
With
it."
ads.
Yeah, that sucked.
That's how little I cared about trying to find
Is that what you did
this
too?
movie. I watched it on Vudu.
Yep, dude. That's
I would
With
like
ads.
I would like to say I bought this on Google Play.
oh my God.
So if I'm ever bored I need something to do.
Sucker for buying movies.
I got the little vampire on my phone. But yeah,
anyway,
there's a
anyways.
synopsis.
Yeah, so I ended up watching it, and this movie is about some crazy Skyrim-like Victorian era vampires who get some stone stolen from them that they don't even explain like what it does at all. You have no damn clue what it's gonna do.
It's gonna in the wrong hands, it's gonna take somebody to hell.
Yeah, what was the guy saying? It's gonna send them back to hell or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Just some crazy stone with no like history. Just it's kind of like it does this thing, no reason. But anyways, and then and then the goblin.
That was like cute.
That was it.
That's just the beginning.
Yeah, that's just the beginning. I'm gonna roll. Let me just
No,
roll.
wait, no, I got it. The little vampire comes flying through the window.
We're not going scene by scene. Just a synopsis of it.
You know
Tell us
what?
the plot of this movie.
We're almost there. We're almost there, man. Alright.
These little kids were friends of vampire, and a goddamn psycho is hunting them down and is totally willing to kill a child at any moment. All while he's helping these 1,700 vampires. That's the time period we've apparently placed them.
They talk.
And, they learn a lot.
It's a coming of age tale.
Real coming of age tale. That's it.
Well, I would like, first of all, this is one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen, like ever. Not even kids film, just one of the weirdest.
It is shocking.
Just one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen. How it's made, this movie,
The script? Who gave the...
dude,
Who wrote the script
gave
for that kid?
thumbs up?
dude, the movie to me is like the person who was directing it completely forgot it was a kid's film while he was making it. So then, like, post-credits when they're editing, they're like, this is some weird dark vampire shit. I don't know, just throw some weird, like, boings and, like, the sound effects.
You know what? I actually don't hate that theory, because I literally wrote down twice. I was like, slide whistle effect when the kid fell out the door. And I said, another slide whistle 1 minute later.
Yeah, they have slide whistles. Yeah. When people are getting, like, murdered. There's one where, like, he holds a knife up to the dude's throat. I can't remember who it is. But the vampire killer has a knife up to the dude's throat. And he's like, I need you to... And does the zip thing. But it was like...
Oh, yeah. I was
So
like, did he make that with his mouth? Or... 'cause that was spot on.
Dude, I'm telling
I
you.
wasn't sure.
The person who made this completely forgot this was going to be for kids. And they were like, shit, we got to make this somehow one kids that we're going to want.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like the way the vampires portrayed is, like, super serious. Like, they're like really hamming up some vampire
But
performances
I was
out
also
there.
very... Well, let's just start from the beginning, because I feel like we're going to go off track. if
All
we
right,
go
good.
this
Well,
route.
that's what my notes
First note, discomet dough.
Oh, the effects?
Fucking massive.
Yeah.
It's the biggest comet of all time. I mean, I guess it's got to be big. It's got magic powers, but
Yeah.
Jesus.
The effects
Also,
are
yeah,
crazy.
Well, that one's not great. It just looks like they put a little, just a
like
little
clip
arm
art.
that's moving around. Oh, here comes the comet.
Like Microsoft clip art we threw up there.
My first note was the kid's house is just ginormous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're living in a castle.
Yeah, I said Dad was a drug dealer. They had to move countries.
Yeah, what happened?
I watched the rest of the movie under that assumption, and it works.
Really?
Yeah.
The kid, I thought the dad was just a dick.
Because I feel like he's
Yeah,
helping
he is.
set up a golf course, but like that's not enough money to afford a castle.
No. Where do they live again? In Spain?
Scotland.
Scotland.
How do you forget
Yeah,
you're in
what?
Scotland?
I don't know. This is just a lot of green flat.
Yeah,
Yeah, but everyone's speaking in a Scottish
I
accent.
forgot. All right, it's Spain. It was something with an S.
You forgot they just started talking like this? How do you
Even the little
forget
kids
that?
talk like that.
Yeah, even the little fuck kids. Well, actually, they were cooler than the main kid. Let's be honest.
I have a perfect. I have to say this. It's the most important note that I made. It blew my mind. Okay, so do you remember the scene? It's towards the beginning. What are they playing for? Oh, it's for the dinner party. When the parents both first show up for that dinner party and the bagpipes are playing. You remember? Those bagpipes is the exact same song that the White Stripes use to open up their concerts before they walk on a stage.
God.
It's the exact same song.
So have we done this now for every video?
Every fucking
Jack White's somehow
time.
been mixed into this.
I hate it.
Listen to their live album. That bagpipe song.
God.
That's how they
Just-
open.
Well, before that happened, I wrote when he's freaking out in the middle of class. I said, "Dog, you can't be saying that shit in class." Like he's freaking out in class.
Oh yeah, I
It's
know.
like it's fucking vampires. And like what? We're just supposed to feel sorry for this kid because he's a psycho. I did not like this kid at any
neither did
point
I.
in the
Yeah,
movie.
he was an
Is it,
asshole.
was it?
I was hoping there was more parts of him getting bullied.
He bribes the vampire to save his life as long as he takes him flying again, right?
What a
Oh, yeah.
dick move.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
What a dick
Yeah,
move.
but take
And
me flying.
And the kid. Did anyone else feel like originally it was supposed to be like a 15-year-old kid, but then they didn't get a 15-year-old. They just got a 4-year-old, but they kept all of his lines.
Yeah,
Well, he's supposed
the-
to be 8 in the movie, but I don't
He's
even
like
see
4.
8.
Yeah, he's not 8, but
What,
yeah.
what did he say? Oh, like I got like the vampire says you're full of blood, and he says, and I'm gonna keep it that way, dude.
Yeah,
I was like, this kid's 4.
yeah, they had
Yeah,
him
kid's
ask
so
him, like,
fucking
really,
hip.
Yeah, they had him ask him like kind of like sophisticated questions at some points in the movie. I can't remember what they were exactly, but I remember watching him like he's like 4, and how was he thinking about this stuff?
Yeah, outrageous. I said, before they go to the party, I said, Dad seems robotic. It's probably all the coke.
Dude, his dad's performance is the weirdest.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
it
awful.
really is.
It's god awful.
It is so
start
weird.
to finish.
And there's one scene when he's talking to the kid. I think when they're playing golf. When he's playing golf with the kid.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, go back. All of his talking is voiceover. All of it. It doesn't sound
It
like
does
it
sound
belongs
really bizarre.
at all.
Also,
it's so weird.
The way they kind of like first open him up, talking to or interacting with the little kid, they make him like just a complete asshole.
No, the kid's.
And I remember thinking, I asked Sarah when we were watching it, I was like, wait, did I miss something? Is that a stepdad? Like, I thought they were going from some kind of weird, like, he's the stepdad angle and, like, you hate him because he was that much of a dick. But then
Yeah.
I found out he was actually the real dad. And I was like, dude, why does he hate this kid so much?
I know.
It's like, he's not talking about vampires. He's, like, getting all pissed off.
Yeah, and
He's a 4-year-old
yeah,
kid.
and he's mad that he has nightmares. He's like, I'm trying to get some sleep. I gotta work in the morning, you stupid little asshole.
Again, it's the coke. You get angry afterwards.
Dude, my next note was 20 minutes in, I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused.
Oh yeah, that was my second note. Your boy is confused. I was right off the jump. I was confused, and it didn't get solved at any
No,
point.
what a weird... I'm telling you, this was the weirdest... Because it doesn't feel like a kid's movie at all. It just feels like they tried their hardest to put like a kid's thing on at post-credits. But they had no idea what they were doing while they were making this. Every scene feels like a completely different movie. The kid is 4, he's acting like a goddamn kid who's already gone through puberty. It's the dad's a fucking cokehead. It's the weirdest ass movie. The dad says BS, which threw me off. He says that's BS at one point.
Does he really?
I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's
This is
one scene-
rated G?
There's one scene when he's mad at the vampire or something. He's like, I'm tired of this BS. And I was like,
Oh, okay.
wow,
What?
okay, all right, I get it. Oh, and then they have
Not
sex.
safe for kids.
The mom and dad, they're like, oh, we got
Oh,
the
yeah.
house alone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just some little jokes to throw in there for the parents that are taking their kids to go watch it.
Also, did anyone understand a single word that the nanny said?
No.
Like, I don't know if that was the joke they were going for, but it was just, I had no fucking clue. She came into his room like, I was like,
Well, I'm gonna be
clue.
I'm gonna be honest. Midway through this film, I fell asleep, and I paused it, and just went to bed, and woke up an hour and a half later and finished it.
Oh my
I
god.
should have taken an hour and a half nap through
Dude,
it.
I have a conspiracy theory about this movie. What if the kid is getting harassed by his dad so much that that's why he can't sleep at night, and it gives him nightmares about vampires? So every day he's just going through like sleep deprivation, and he's gotten to the point where he's hallucinating about vampires, and none of this movie actually happened. It's
And
just
he's
a
not
kid.
flying around. He's
Yeah, it's just a kid
in his
hallucinating.
Yeah.
He hasn't slept because his dad's freaking him out at night about cocaine and beating his wife.
That makes sense.
It
Yeah,
does.
it ties in with the Coke theory.
Yeah.
It could
Digging
happen.
up the floorboards. Why was there hay in their floorboards?
I
I'm skipping
read
way
that.
ahead on
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah.
But what the hell
Okay,
was going
I
on?
was very confused by
Why is
that,
there hay?
but I didn't know if that was just because I didn't know things about.
Yeah,
I don't know enough about flooring to dispute it.
I don't know about castles. I don't know anything about castles or
Yeah.
how they work.
Yeah.
Because for some reason they live in a castle and they keep calling it village.
Magnet.
Are there still villages? Like, are we
I don't know.
playing Age of Empires? Like, what's
I
going
haven't
on in
been to
Scotland?
Castles, how do they work?
Miracles. But anyway, I wrote down, dude was about to murder a kid. He was gonna run over that kid.
Oh yeah.
He's okay with it.
Well, he thinks he's a vampire. I mean,
The
he
kid
on a
is-
hunch.
The kid has done nothing vampire-like.
Oh, and I love how he does vampire things, like shines light on everything, and the kid's just like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh, you're a special vampire."
Yeah. Oh, you're one of them special ones that you're supposed to be 8, but you're definitely 4. One of them vampires.
Did anyone else find that scene weird when he's trying to teach the vampire, what that means?
I hated every time.
That
this
was
kid
weird.
spoke.
Anyone feel like that was really, because like they're like he's going duh, and the vampire's like duh, and then
Yeah.
like they're continuing to do things though, like walking around like the scene's over, but you just still hear audio that's going duh, but they're not even saying it anymore.
Yeah.
I was honestly like bullying the kid in my notes. I said, this kid is the fucking hippest. Duh.
I love how he explains to him that's like the
Not.
expression. Like,
Yeah.
the kid, like, he says it and the kid goes, duh. Or no, the watch or something. It's like, this watch, duh, or something. And then he explains it like he understands the concept of the word and how it's used properly, like, all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just so weird.
Then my next note said, and it's a fucking Game Boy, bitch.
Yeah.
Who's not hip now?
What does he call it again?
Nintendo.
Nintendo?
It's not a Nintendo.
Nintendo duh?
It's a Game Boy, dog.
It was a Game Boy Color Advance, right? Or was
I wasn't
not
advanced. Yeah, it was just a regular.
We're gonna do a
Game Boy
quick
Color.
break for advertisements. This video is brought to you by Gas. Go to your.
And the gas goes blast. So this gas goes blast. Said this. And the gas goes blast. Said that. Said that. And the gas goes blast.
Some.
You need to
just-
go places?
It's good for the Middle East, you know, because there's something about oil going on, and, you know, gas really, you know, promotes their economy. It
yeah.
really strokes their ego economy.
Keep World War III out of the question. Go get some gas. Use promo code Thor.
So this gas goes blast.
When you go get her gas,
Huh.
that's the House of Rouse for you. You get
Huh.
25% off of
All gas.
of all gas.
Said that.
And we're back.
Oh,
I said my next note right after the Game Boy thing. Man, I hate this kid.
your notes are just fuck this guy.
I really didn't like this kid. Fucking blackmailing his only friend. That was my next note.
seriously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you've only been struggling for 300 years. I want to fly though. Oh, you need a precious stone?
Yeah.
That's all fly.
You've been living, you've been suffering your whole life. I have a whole castle, and I'm a kid who experiences
Yeah.
love from.
Yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked because they put me in class with the 8-year-olds, and I'm 4.
Dude. Oh, speaking of the bullies, there's one scene. Speaking on also this kid sucking ass. As he walks up to the kids and he goes like, and they're just minding their own business. He goes, out of my way, losers. And then like pushes him and walks away, and then he shows him get beat the shit out of, and he goes to his mom, and he's like, they started it.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you walked up to him, you said, out of my
Yeah,
way.
you could have been real cool, but not. You went real American prick.
I
on
took-
him
I
so
took that as,
much.
like-
they're
as,
gonna
like-
curb stomp your ass.
His like rebellion, like it was like he's
He's
trying to
8.
be rebellious.
He's
yeah,
a
I know, but that
4-year-old,
goes along with the
8-year-old.
whole movie though, because the whole movie they keep talking about how he's like
Oh, how he's doing his own shit.
yeah.
Well, I thought that was an asshole thing to do. Oh, and then his mom says, "Well, you keep talking about monsters. No, of course they're gonna be picking on you. No wonder they're picking on you. Talking about monsters." I was like, these parents fucking suck.
But at the same time, they're giving them good advice. You don't want to get the shit kicked out of you? Don't be the only American saying weird shit about vampires in class. Keep your head down.
Yeah.
Do your work. Try and make some friends. Don't scream about vampires.
Scare all the little kids.
I like when you first see the vampires, but I really hated it because it's like sometimes they would kind of follow like vampire logic and other times they wouldn't. And especially in this case when like they're like they still have the family dynamic, but they're all 300 years old.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh, I can't believe you left the clan. And it's like, what? Like, I'm 300 years old. I should have this figured out. Like, I've lasted for 300 years.
And they shine that like light only affects them sometimes. Because that dude, the vampire slayer, will shine his truck lights right on the fucking vampire sometimes, and they're just like, oh, he's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that guy even hate them anyway? Did they ever explain that?
No one ever talks about why vampires are actually bad.
Yeah, because they're eating the cows, you know?
I want to say he mentioned he was from like a long descendants. I think they were kind of given a possible Van Helsing like descendant type backstory, but it's
no plot holes in the little vampire.
Wow.
They got them all tight, man. They gotta tell you how they're
down to the floor hay.
Yeah, speaking of that kid again, I said this dude is totally okay with killing a kid.
Yeah.
Like, it's multiple times. He's
he just keeps trying.
I'm gonna kill this kid.
And why does he ever think that he's a vampire in the first place? Like, doesn't he see him, like, on his own at first?
I think he still had that stupid fucking cape.
Oh, yeah.
Again, if you don't want to get your ass kicked, don't wear a cape all the time.
Is everybody in this movie just, like, an idiot? Like,
yeah.
Yes.
He's just also a kid. He's, like, not pale or anything. Just...
Are you saying, Colin, are you saying all women are idiots?
Why are we doing this every episode?
You did it again.
This cannot become a thing.
Can we please talk about the vision scene? When he touches the amulet and has the vision, and he's supposed to roll his eyes back,
that was amazing.
and he's just looking up at the ceiling.
It wasn't even like he was blinking quickly to make it look like. Now he's just.
He was like fluttering his eyelids a little bit.
He was looking straight up at the ceiling. It just looked like he saw like a fly, like on the ceiling or something, and was just kind of looking at it, and then he just edited it in a vision.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing. To me, it felt like the kid in this movie thought he was like an Oscar performing actor.
Like a modern day Paul Giamatti.
And he was just a badass actor, but he's like for it. And he's trying to deliver all these adult lines, but nothing's going through.
Was this before or after Stuart Little?
This was after the first one.
After the first Stuart Little?
Yeah, but before the second one.
Oh, well, then he was on fucking Cloud 9. He thought he was untouchable.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I think he's like, yeah, dude, what are you doing, bro?
Fuck that kid.
I'm a fucking vampire.
Actually, that's my next note again.
Fuck that kid.
Fuck this kid.
Okay, so why at the end when he whistles, like, they don't recognize him at first?
Yeah, we'll get to that. That's a whole nother thing. Like
I didn't know.
That made no sense. Did that snap them out? Like, they'd forgotten? Like
I would like to say that the sister in the movie is the girl, the oldest sister from Narnia. I don't know if you guys noticed that. That's Susan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
The blonde sister.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
That was Susan from Narnia.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I was watching her like, I know that face. And I looked it up.
Oh, that's neat.
So, yeah, that was
She was the best part of the movie.
And speaking of Narnia, our next movie of the week is going to be The Chronicles of Narnia.
All of them.
The third one. Oh, okay. I thought we were just doing the third.
No, you gotta read the books.
Oh, God.
There's actually this way you watch it called The Gauntlet. You watch half of part 2. Then you go back and watch the whole part 1.
I think Topher Grace made this up.
I heard it was just magical.
I've already gone through two pages.
The fucking vampire hunter just breaks the fourth wall at one point. Like, I swear to God,
really?
he just looks at the camera.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Oh, he definitely broke the fourth wall.
I have to go back and see that. That's amazing.
It was in they're in the graveyard.
my
He
God.
just like looks back. Or no. It's either in the graveyard or when he's talking to that Lord guy and he's trying to first get him like on board with the idea of him just stabbing people in the heart with a stake.
Oh, yeah,
regardless if
yeah.
they're actually a vampire or not.
Can I say that the best part of the movie is the vampires, like especially like the adults. I just love how they're just hamming it up the whole time.
You mean the best
they're
part
going
of
like-
the little vampire?
No, it's the adult vampires.
Is the vampire?
Dude, the adults though, they're just hamming it up.
It's
Like, it's like
fucking groundbreaking.
it's like they were playing like Nosferatu or something, like a silent film. They were just like
Oh
all
my
in
God.
committed to being vampires.
I think my top 2 scenes in this entire movie are when the kid has the vision, and then number 2 is when the vampires literally just seduce his parents to get what they want.
I was incredibly confused on that because there's times when it doesn't feel like they're seducing them. Like it feels like the parents are just like,
and then
they're aristocrats.
yeah, but then they come back and they're like, we're totally gonna fuck right now.
Yeah, like it was.
I
was completely confused as to whether like they were just so willing to get their kid a friend that they were gonna accept that these people were dressed like this.
Yeah.
Because this kid ain't got a fucking shot. Old Rudolph is his only shot at a friend. We gotta make good with these aristocrats. I couldn't feel. I didn't know if it was that or if they were getting seduced. Also, I hated that they didn't get invited into the house. If you're gonna use old vampire lore and be able to seduce
that
people,
bothered me
with
too.
You gotta be able to. You gotta
Yes.
get invited in the door.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
I don't like it.
They weren't caught up on the lore. The little vampire wasn't.
Shocker, it wasn't. I said, girl vampire, a bad bitch. She's the best.
Oh yeah,
part
she was
of
the
movie.
best the best character for sure.
I hated
She
when
was
she.
dope.
I hated later on in the movie though when she was like more and more in love with the 4-year-old.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
it
kinda
diminished. It diminished.
And then
for
when
her.
she just appears in his bedroom and give him
Yeah.
a dead rat.
Yep.
That was kind of weird.
That was really weird.
Again, don't want to get your ass kicked at school. Don't care
And
about
that
that.
that kid was slick enough to switch out the stone with the dead rat.
Which,
That little 4-year-old kid.
I mean, it's not like I saw it coming from a mile away, but good God, it was just telegraphed.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh,
happened.
yeah.
That
Well-
guy was an idiot, by the way.
But how did that bring
the
luck?
kid just hitting all the buttons in
That
the
could-
car.
But he could have switched out the stone with anything.
Dude, just reach over and smack the shit out of the kid.
He could have switched. Oh, that's true.
Kid's just hitting
I
all
can't
the
believe he
buttons.
didn't. He's
Yeah,
been
and
willing
he's
to
like-
kill the kid.
Yeah,
in
he
any
was
moment.
gonna
And
kill him.
and he's just like, hey, give me that stone,
Yeah,
brother.
Stop hitting all the switches.
Yeah.
He's dropping the
It
car.
would have been great just steak.
He's putting the fucking stone in the dashboard.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
just told his. And,
was
oh
like,
no,
God
it
damn.
wasn't him. My mistake. But I was gonna say the other dude, who was the other guy. He told the parents to murder the kid, and you're telling me this guy wouldn't, because he thinks he's a vampire.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he just stab him? He's trying to murder him the whole movie, and then he gets him in his car, and he's like, "I'm gonna get that stone, brother."
Dude, that stake gun was the coolest thing ever, though.
Oh, he
He
shoots
shoots fucking
Oh.
sticks at
Oh
vampires.
my god,
That
and
was
we're finally
amazing.
getting to it. I forgot about this scene.
That was great.
Oh my
Steak-
god, the
steak
climax
on the stick.
of this goddamn
That wasn't even
movie.
the climax.
I
That
know.
was-
Dude,
But it
the vampire
reminded me. It
cows.
fucking reminded me of the fucking
Hold on,
vampire
we're
cows.
skipping one of the best
Dude,
parts,
though.
though, man.
Oh my
We're skipping
god.
where Vampire Hunter almost actually killed the kid by just locking him in a sarcophagus.
Oh yeah,
I
for
was,
sure.
honest to God, I was rooting for it.
Oh, yeah, that wheel.
What if the credits rolled? It closes in black.
Great. Also, right before that is one of the best scenes in the entire movie, which is that kid sneaking away from his father because he runs like this.
Oh yeah.
That's how he sneaks away. Also, these parents just don't give a fuck about this kid.
No.
They're hoping he dies. Why wouldn't you?
They haven't given a fuck about this kid the whole movie. They don't care.
They don't give a shit.
They left a 4-year-old alone to go to a dinner party. Oh no, they had the
They had the nanny that.
But
speaks
Real
like
quick, when
Cajun
we're
or
saying
something.
talking about the dinner party again. I was so mad. It's Scotland. Not nearly enough people shit faced at that party.
that is true. They
lost all historical accuracy
And no-
for me in that moment.
No kilts either. What's
No.
going on? Okay, all right, please. This climax of the movie, what we've all been waiting for, we've been building up the whole movie. is fucking. Oh, not to mention the progression of vampire cows. How it just cuts to that weird ass piano music.
Yep.
And the dude just
The
walks in.
guy
He's
in the
like,
barn.
he's like,
What?
Jeff, what are you doing?
The cows are hanging upside down from the raptures.
What are you
He's
doing,
like,
Jerry?
Oh my God! Just slams the thing shut.
Martha, you never believe what I saw in my barn today.
Yeah, that fucking guy with his
How
cows.
did a vampire cow shitting defeat the villain in this movie? How is that what the final like blow to the bad guy, the climax, is a vampire cow flying to the car.
Here's the other
and just
thing.
taking a shit. Is a
Does it ever explain how the blimp gets tied up with the truck?
Dude, can you please explain the blimp?
Yeah, the blimp just comes out of nowhere.
What is the blimp? Why do we care
It's
about
promoting
the whole movie?
The dad's cocaine come business or something.
Yeah.
He's doing something like that.
Yeah, no, how did he get on the truck at the end? Because, like...
It just pops out of nowhere. Like
It's just, all of a sudden, it's attached to the truck.
Yeah, that did make sense.
And didn't they have a weird blimp? Oh, and in the beginning of the movie,
Guys.
they're standing. Remember the kids? He's flying, and then they're on
Yeah,
the blimp.
yeah,
and
they
he's
bounce
like,
around.
he's
If-
like,
if
man, being
anybody-
a vampire is great.
If anybody can explain the plot holes of the little vampire to us with the blimp, write us in
Please.
at
Please leave a comment. Please,
ODJCC.
and if you think Colin's a woman hater, please give this video a thumbs up. Please give this a like.
Speaking of women, our new advertisement, our next advertisement.
Oh,
for
next
the day.
advertisement.
We got all the old soggy socks.
So get socks, so get it.
I'm so happy, man.
Second souls, like a thousand, second thousand.
I guess I'm smiling, man.
They are soaking
The soggy socks, man.
and diverse. We have a lot of people that support this.
Soggy
Have
socks.
you guys
soggy
ever,
socks.
just you wake up and put your socks on and you're like, really wish this feels like I just stepped in a puddle. So, we got the best socks for you. It's soggy socks.
Soggy socks.
They will solve your sogginess problems.
All delivered in a cardboard box of water,
Mm-hmm.
fully packaged.
Code word SOG.
Code word
80% off.
80% off.
I'm not going to guarantee that, but 80%.
If you find the website, you get it for free.
www.soggysocks.sxx.
I still...
.org.
I didn't know if you said SOG and socks or SOG E socks.
Soggy socks.
Okay.
And that's with an E.
SXX.
An E?
Sog E socks.
Yes.
2 G's or 1?
I
I
don't
thought it had an IE like hoagie.
The soggy socks, man.
My last two notes are I'm in shock, and then and the fucking song in the end credits. I don't know if you stayed around for that.
I can't remember what it was.
It was singing about his fucking grandma.
Yep.
What the fuck was that?
What was it
weird
saying?
My grandma said your grandma, then she burns her flag.
What the fuck
that-
was that?
That was legit, like the first line of the movie or the song.
I'm gonna put that in this episode. I'm gonna put that song in this
Yeah,
episode.
just put it on at the end
So you can hear
fucking
that
outrageous.
shit. That is the what the fuck does that have to do with anything about this movie? It was weird techno, dark music with some dude singing about his fucking grandma. I looked it up as Aaron Carter.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
What the?
Yeah, put that song at the end.
All right, we're playing that.
I'm just gonna roll through my last notes real quick here. Vampire Hunter is crafty as fuck. I was rooting for him the whole time. He threw out that like thing that blew up so he could jump down from the house. That shit was
He
sick.
pulled out the inflatable cushion from
Yeah.
his pocket. It was like,
Yeah, he's crafty as shit. The hay under the floorboards again. I was mad about.
Yeah, what
I
was
said
that?
ain't even mad at the villain. How the blimp get attached. We've covered that. I cheered when I saw that the vampire hunter was still alive.
oh
When
really?
the blimp came back over the cliff,
Oh yeah.
I cheered. That's not. It wasn't even like. It was just impulsive. I was like, yes.
And then the mom beats the shit out of him and just pushes him.
Yeah, dude. No. The dad is
Oh,
the one who
these
just
hands.
pushed. The dad just pushed him off the cliff.
Oh, yeah.
He's seen it before. That's what I'm saying. He's a toasty. Like, he's done that shit before. Like, it's alright. I'll just push this motherfucker off. And then that fucking ending song was my last note.
Yeah. What the fuck was that song?
Outrageous.
Yeah, we're gonna play that. You have to go back and listen to it. It's the
to it, 'cause I don't
weirdest
remember it
shit
all.
to end that movie on. Okay, I'm gonna say honestly, if we ever do like a list for top 5 weirdest movies I've ever seen, it's probably gonna be in there. That was weird as shit.
It was so weird.
It wasn't disturbing, but
it sucked.
How did that happen like that?
Dude, just the script for the little kid is the most bizarre part of it, I think.
Yeah, no,
That's what
yeah.
it just throws the movie off
And
so much.
to close it out, to close this out, is The Little Vampire better than Big Fat Liar?
No.
No, it's not even close.
Is that the whole reason you picked this
I
movie?
would
So
give-
that I would say something.
Let's give our ratings.
I would go. Okay, are we doing?
Literally no idea.
I guess I'll do out of 100. Not great. No, I'll give it. I'll give The Little Vampire. Just out of because I feel like they did take a shot with it though. Like they genuinely, someone genuinely fucking wanted to do something. I think maybe the writer.
It was almost aimed at an older audience too.
God, yeah, no, it was weird
Because
as shit.
it was
It's
like
so
it was
weird.
like they were making a movie
I don't know how to
for
rate it.
for teenagers, but they put a little kid as a main actor. And it just makes everything weird.
I'll give The Little Vampire a 25. It's a rough movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Nope.
I mean, it's so weird
You
that
gave it
maybe.
25 and you don't know recommend
But
it.
it's so weird that maybe go through that experience. I don't know.
17.
17.
Oh damn, that's really low.
It's 'cause
Wow.
it's bad.
It is bad. I mean, it is bad. It's very bad.
It doesn't work as a kids movie. It doesn't work as
doesn't.
a teenage,
You know what?
adult, any
It's its
any
own-
age. No one should watch this.
you
It's
know-
its own pocket of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. And be the nice one here because just for the weirdness factor of seeing the little kid and his script and like his performance, and then how weird the parents are, and the CGI vampire cows flying through the air.
Yeah.
Like you have to at least watch it for that.
No, you don't.
I mean,
I
you
mean,
don't have
no,
to. You don't have to watch it.
I'm
But
saying-
if you're like working at a daycare or something and you're passing through
Oh.
the TV,
There's got to be something.
I
better.
gotta watch it.
Yeah.
It's-
I'm
you can watch
saying-
it.
You put on Monster House. That's
If
what
you
do.
want to,
That's better.
if you want to
Much better.
sit down and really experience something that you never thought could possibly exist, then maybe try to go through this. But viewer beware is what I'm going to say. I will recommend it with a viewer beware.
I don't.
along
I
with
don't. I don't.
I don't recommend it in your own time. If you have to work and it's on TV or something, you know.
Okay, this is
Yeah,
the best way to do it. If you're having a movie night with a bunch
Jesus
of people,
Christ, are we still
No.
talking about this movie?
a bunch of like people from school, and they're all expecting everything to be cool and have drinks, like just put this on and see what happens with everybody. Just see.
They'll leave.
I wouldn't leave. I would.
Yeah, you wouldn't. That's not saying much for the general population. Population. Ski baba doo bop population.
All right, and let's. All right, so we'll move on. Let me get a drink really quick.
Hello?
You didn't pick it up.
And we're back.
Janet,
still-
did
he
you
still
get the
didn't pick it
mail?
No, pick it up.
Hello?
Janet,
Is someone going to pick that up?
No, you got to do it, not me. You.
I told
It's
you
on
to get
your
the
end.
mail, Janet.
Damn thing just keeps ringing.
It's
Where's the secretary?
Janet's over there.
And we're back.
This is not
All right, who's
Janet's
calling?
problem.
Like seriously, we've been. This
I've
is the whole.
told you.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Janet,
How?
It's right there.
And we're back.
It's flashing.
get the goddamn mail, Janet. All right, there we go. All right. So we're talking top 5s now, and this episode we're doing the top 5 horror villains. We took a quick break. I chose this, so I believe that means that I go. Do I go first or Colin? I think is it Colin's turn to go first now, and then I go last.
I don't want to misspeak because I'm gonna look stupid like an asshole if I have gone first already.
Oh,
But I feel like I haven't gone first yet.
I almost thought you had.
But maybe I did. Because I really don't. I can't remember
we definitely went back and watched all the
I feel like
episodes.
getting first dibs.
Professional.
We definitely have gone back and listened to
Because
it.
I almost feel like
Man, the
I
audio
had
sounds so
gone
good.
first.
But have you like
I'm
you
trying to think. Have you gone first? Did you go first?
and you just
This is
said
the
that
whole top 5.
you just said
All right. So for
All right, top 5. Who
All right.
thinks who went first?
all right, you know what? I'm trying to think because I know it was Colin's turn to describe the movie. For rap groups, you didn't go. What was the next one? Drive. Action movies, you didn't. Did you go first, Hunter, for that, or did I go first?
I think I made Hunter explain it because I hate it.
No, I'm talking about top 5s.
Oh.
Top 5 action movies.
We're
I
on
went.
top 5s.
Did I go first for that?
I forgot.
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, I think it's Hunter's turn.
I'm going
All right,
first.
whatever,
And then-
I don't
and
care
then-
anymore.
And then Colin goes. Then I go. Top 5 horror villains.
Am I gonna change it?
So this isn't movies. This isn't plot. This isn't story. I'll tell you how I chose my list. I was in my bedroom. I was laying in my bed, and I was looking out my door in the hallway, and I was thinking, for each one, who would I want to see the least right there?
Oh, that method changes my list entirely.
That's what I was looking at. That's how I chose mine.
Mine was just purely on which one do I like the most? Like which is my favorite one?
See, I was looking straight out that, and I was like, who do I want to see the absolute least
That would change my list
out of
dramatically.
anybody?
Well, I mean, I did my action top 5 different from y'all. I feel like how y'all did.
Oh
yours.
no! Well, that's the point of
Yeah,
it. That's the point of it. I'm just saying that's how I did
I
mine.
think I did mine a little mixture of both of yours, of both like the actual scariest of them, and then just kind of my favorite.
Yeah.
All right, so fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna change it up last second.
Go for it.
I got number 5, and this is gonna throw you for a loop. Death from Final Destination.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I've only seen the first 2.
Only because to this day, if I'm riding behind a log truck,
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
terrified.
That's terrifying.
it's gonna come loose and come get me.
And there's no way to stop it either. It's just Mother Nature.
Yep, it's just death finds whatever way he needs to get to you.
God.
The one,
And it's fucking terrifying.
Jesus, the one that freaked me out the most, I don't know why, was the tanning bed one.
Oh, the tanning bed was terrible.
God.
All of them are terrible.
Yeah.
The one dude gets choked like on a fucking shower, like just some like string.
Oh
from a
yeah,
shower.
yeah. Yeah, death. Yeah, that one's rough.
How did he get choked?
Like he like slid on something and fell back, and it was like one of those like things you can. I think you can like take it from the shower and like bring it over. I don't know. It's like some type of cord I don't know, in the shower. And
Yeah.
Just got caught up in it. God.
Got caught up in a shower cord.
So death. Number 4 is the Blair Witch.
Oh.
That's in my honorable mention.
Oh my God! I didn't even think about
That's
the
in my
Blair
honorable
Witch.
mention for that.
The Blair Witch is. I saw that
God,
movie when it
oh
came out.
my
I don't
God.
know what year that movie came out, but I was way too young to watch it.
Yeah, it was like 1998. 99?
Well, I watched it when it came out, so I was roughly 8 then.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I saw it when I was 19, and I didn't think it was going to be anything. And then I was just horrified.
Just the
Terrifying.
darkness. Of
Especially not that fucking remake bullshit. but
Oh,
the
it was
first
awful. I
one.
watched. It was awful.
The first one is
Yeah.
just you have no idea what's going on, and then you only get to see maybe it's just a touch of the actual Blair Witch. Like it's just right
oh yeah,
at the end.
yeah. It's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that. I didn't even think about that. That's. I can argue with you on the death thing,
Oh, dude,
But-
dude, that one's still like I said. That shit.
but Blair Witch is. I didn't even think about it. I should have definitely
Absolutely
considered it.
terrifying. Number 3, I got the old xenomorph from Alien.
Yeah.
Absolutely
It's a good one.
horrifying.
God, can you imagine? Can you imagine waking up, seeing that like right in your closet,
I'm just gonna go back to
crawling
sleep.
out?
Hope it's not real, because if it is, I'm done.
Oh my God! What if it impregnates you?
Oh. Well, okay, maybe I won't go back to sleep. Maybe I'll just stab myself. Make sure it doesn't
Yeah, that's the
happen.
worst thing. Is it does that shit to you.
Oh Jesus!
Oh.
Yeah, fuck that. Number 2, Mike Myers, but from Austin Powers.
Shagadelic, baby.
Terrifying. all three of those movies.
So much hair.
But yeah, he's he's the silent killer. He's the classic for a reason.
Yeah.
I gotta imagine he's gotta be on one of y'all's lists so y'all can talk about him more later.
We'll see.
Well, you're stupid, so. And then old number one.
Ooh.
Hannibal Lecter
Wow.
is the
Hannibal Lecter?
greatest
Horror villain?
horror villain ever.
Man, it came on at work today too. We were watching it, and it was when they cut that dude's like scalp off, and took a piece of his brain out with tweezers. The guy's alive the whole time.
Yeah.
And he sticks it in a frying pan, pulls it out, and feeds it to him. I was like, oh my god.
Which one is that?
I don't
That's
know.
Hannibal.
I was about to say, that's not Silence of the Lambs.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was actually Hannibal. But he's smart. He's strong. He's an efficient killer.
Wow.
And he can just absolutely toy with you.
Man.
He cut off a guy's face to escape. He's escaped custody plenty of times.
Yeah.
Pretty much if he's in custody, it's because he wants to be. Just to, I guess, take a break from murder and everything he sees.
You know...
He made a guy eat his own face in Hannibal.
Dude.
Like, that is pure psychological terror that you can do that to someone.
Have you seen the Silence of the Lambs, Colin?
Yeah, I thought it was amazing.
What's better, Zodiac or Silence of the Lambs?
Silence of the Lambs. It's
Ooh,
it's not
man,
bad. It's Silence of the
dude,
Lambs.
that's tough. See, I've only seen both of them once, but if honestly, if I'm going by what I remember, I think Zodiac was better. But I think Zodiac's just a better movie. But I enjoy watching Silence of the Lambs more.
Okay, well, like, take
That
whatever
makes
you
sense.
want to from, like, what movies win Oscars and whatnot, but Silence of the Lambs is one of only 3 movies to sweep the major categories at the Oscars.
Also he has the shortest...
It won Best Picture, Best Actor,
damn.
Best Actress. I'm pretty sure I think it's Best Screenplay and something else. It just swept everything that encompasses the
Yeah, but
movie.
you know what
Also,
else?
Anthony Hopkins won the Oscar for... And how much screen time? 19 minutes of
I
screen
want to say
time?
it's 23, but that
Okay.
might
The
even
Oscars,
be too
though.
high.
Oscars lost so much integrity. I mean, goddamn
Well,
Black
let's not even-
Panther is nominated for Best
Let's not even talk about the
Anyways.
Oscars this year.
But
That's the whole thing.
Regardless of how you feel about it,
Although,
it
still a
swept
great movie.
them. It's one of only 3 movies to sweep them.
followed by
And there's
Return of the King and I don't know what else. But
Was it Return of the King? I know one of them.
Return of the King has like the record. It's the record for most awards.
Well, it's a specific 5. I can't remember. But anyway, it's I know One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is one of the other ones.
Return of the King.
dude, oh my god, don't even get me started on Return.
But
of
anyway,
One Flew Over the
and
Cuckoo's
that's
Nest.
shit. I could throw that in my honorable mentions. as well,
Oh
because
man,
Nurse
I
Ratched.
didn't even think about her.
Nurse Ratched.
Oh,
Nurse
my
Ratched
God.
was pure evil.
As a horror villain?
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely-
Dude, you could sell that as like a horror
Yeah,
drama.
she's absolutely
You sounds like a
horrifying.
horror
But
drama.
anyway, Hannibal Lecter is the man.
maybe.
That'd just be villains though, I guess. Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Hannibal Lecter, pure evil.
She's horrifying.
Is
Yeah.
number one. And
Alright,
he's
so-
real. Like he could be a real person.
So
Like
run,
that's another thing that is big for me.
The
so let's
RV.
run through the 5
rundown.
again. And
Number 5, I got Death from Final Destination. Number 4, got The Blair Witch. Number 3, The Xenomorph from Alien. Number 2, Michael Myers. Number 1, Hannibal Lecter.
wow. It's a good top 5. It's very different from mine. But it's a good one.
Well, I also am not a huge fan of horror movies, so that's why
I'm
mine
excited.
is probably
I
different.
love
I feel
horror
like mine
movies.
would be different from most people's.
Yeah, well, no, I mean it's definitely arguable for sure. I'm not mad about anything. I feel like the only one I could really argue is Death.
I would say Death would be up there for the ones that would at least want after me for sure.
For sure.
Because there's literally nothing you can do. And
Nothing.
It's
You
always
can't
gonna be a
defeat it. You can
horrific
just run
death.
from it.
Well,
That's it.
there's always a chick that's beating it though. Some chick always in that movie.
No, it's usually the guy. He thinks he beats it, but then there's another movie and he still hasn't beaten it.
Yeah.
He has to just keep fucking running from it and
Yeah.
watch all of his friends die.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. I'm not
All right,
saying
well, you
movies
know what? I'll give it
themselves-
to you.
The movies themselves aren't great.
I'll
but
fucking
the,
give it
the,
to you.
The concept.
Okay, you can say what you want about the movies. That first one is
Yeah, the first one's
great.
good. The first one's
That
good.
first one
But
is
you know what?
great.
The one that has the highest critical review is like number 5. Number 5 has like the highest critics review.
Well, that one just didn't take itself seriously. It was like, we're gonna really crank this shit up.
Really? I've only seen the first 2. And they're
Yeah,
pretty good.
well, On to the next one.
There's one with a barn at the end. I remember like electricity or something. I don't know. All right, Colin.
Is my go? We're going that way.
Yeah, I'll go last since I picked. I think that's how we've been doing it.
We're doing honorable mentions at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so number 5. Okay, so I made my list on what villains were just my favorite ones. Like, not really like the ones that scared me the most. Just like who I think are like the whatever I like, just like for whatever reason. Number 5 was Pennywise, because I think both, even though I think the original movie sucks, I think it's terrible. But every scene with
Agreed.
Tim Curry. Every single Tim Curry is gold. It's amazing.
Tim Curry.
He's like one of the best horror movie villains or horror movie characters like of all time. And I think the new one was also great. I think it was scary.
Skarsgård does, yeah.
Yeah, but the guy does a great job. The way it looks is just horrifying. And the new one's amazing. The movie's great. So
And
yeah,
he's a shapeshifter, so he can just do all kinds of
yeah, he's literally the manifestation of fear.
Yeah, just whatever you're
He's
afraid
not
of.
even like a real thing. He's just fear.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, yeah,
Kind of
death.
coincides with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Death,
yeah.
fear.
Yeah, and God, he eats dude. I see him bites the kid's arm off in the beginning. Terrifying.
Spoiler alert, dude.
I apologize for that. And in fact, since they said that we're going to stop the commercial break.
This is actually, we got 2 for 1s on I'm sorry about that buttons. You just hit them, and then Evan comes out of nowhere and leans in and goes, I'm sorry about that.
We also have a second button you get for free if you order this. You take a button and someone will take a shit, and whoever's in the room.
It's like that movie, The Button, or whatever.
The box.
The Box.
Benjamin Button.
Where they're going to kill a guy somewhere, but you just make people shit. You can hit it as many times as you want.
Promo code, poop my pants.
No! Poop my pants. That's 27 O's, 1 W, 86 E's.
Order within the
Promo
next 2
code.
hours, you get 2 extra buttons.
We don't even know what they do. Could be nothing, could be horrible.
There is no great.
There's
It's
nothing
either-
good.
it's
There's nothing
either-
good. Nothing good comes from
It's
it.
either nothing or it's just terrible. Go for it.
And we're back.
All right, so we're
I
on
don't even know what number you're on anymore.
number 4 now.
Number 4.
Number 5 was Pennywise. Number 4
Alright.
is Peter Leo. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Liao. I can't remember.
What are we
how to pronounce
talking
his-
about?
Peter
Are you trying
Liao.
to say a word?
He
and
is the
stop
main
it?
character from the incredible film Vampire's Kiss.
Oh my god!
Nicholas
Wow.
Cage
Oh,
in Vampire's
Jesus
Kiss.
Christ almighty.
And just to check, the movie is listed as a horror movie. So,
Wow.
yeah. I mean,
Oh
dude,
my god.
he's a master of psychological horror. Dude, he is fucking destroying Alva's life
Why did I expect anything
for
more than
no
this?
foreseeable reason. He rapes a girl. He beats her. He harasses her at work and just mentally destroys her every day.
Hunter, have you seen Vampire's Kiss?
I have not.
Does he know about what it is? Like what
No,
happens?
he doesn't know.
Oh, yeah, you
Hunter.
told me.
You don't actually know though what happens. You
Oh,
just-
wow.
There's a plot twist. I'm telling you, that is the craziest goddamn movie. But I don't know why I expected anything more from fucking Colin.
Dude, it's an amazing movie, and he is an
Oh my
amazing
God.
character. He's an amazing character. Don't you love him in that movie?
I do,
He's
but
great.
from my perspective, I'd much rather see him in my corridor.
Yeah, but that's why I said it changed our list, because I pretty much was like, all right, what's my favorite character from a movie that's considered horror? And that's
Yeah.
considered a horror movie, and I love the guy. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Jesus
If you have not seen
Christ.
Vampire's Kiss, you have to see it. It will change your life.
You know what I'm gonna love about all of these lists is no one, and I'm giving something away about me, but no one's listening to Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody's
Jason,
gonna
Jason
listen.
Voorhees sucks. The Friday the 13th movies
His
are some of
mom
the
has to help him out the whole
Friday the
time.
13th is
Fuck
some of
him.
the worst horror movies I've ever seen. They are garbage.
There's a couple that are pretty good.
There's
but
that
yeah,
one
for the
dope
most part-
scene where he just puts somebody in a bag, the sleeping bag.
Oh,
Just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
fucking-
I remember
that's
two-
the coolest thing.
I shouldn't say they're the worst. They're the most overrated.
They are
That's what I mean.
extremely overrated.
Number 2 is the best one. The first one's not even good
Number
until the
4's
jump scare
pretty
at the
good.
end.
Yeah,
The final
Jason's not even
chapter?
an honorable mention.
Yeah, Jason sucks.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. I'm just.
Yes, fuck Jason.
Number 3.
Number 4 is Peter Leo. Goodbye, kiss. All right, number 3. Patrick Bateman from American Psycho.
Shocker.
Jesus.
Vampire.
2 back-to-back, very similar style movies.
Oh God.
Patrick Bateman is one of the best characters to
Best
ever live.
5 horror villains of all time. You have
I
Vampire's
will-
Kiss and
I will-
American Psycho.
I will argue that Christian
Oh.
Bale in American Psycho is one of, if not one of the best performances in that movie, of like any acting performance in any movie. You compare it to anything. It
Silence
is.
of the Lambs.
Oh,
It's way better than
God.
Silence of the Lambs, dude.
dude.
Christian Bale is a maniac in that movie. You think you're in the mind of a lunatic.
Are you saying that his performance that's better than Daniel Day-Lewis and Lincoln?
I haven't seen Lincoln, but
You gotta see Lincoln.
You got
I already know what happens.
Lincoln is really good though.
I
Lincoln
already
is
know what
great.
happens. You know, he's frees his slaves and he dies.
Oh my God.
You know, I've seen the Wise Kid You Know skit. I
Here
know
we
how it
go.
works.
Shia LaBeouf's a better actor than
Oh,
Christian
shut
Bale.
the fuck up. No, Shia LaBeouf doesn't. Even
Alright,
think
number
he's a good
2.
actor. Anyways, it's a Patrick Bateman. Watch American Psycho. It's an amazing movie. Number 2.
Yeah, I do recommend it. It is great.
Okay, and I want to say this.
Why do you have
there-
to preface every one
No.
of yours?
I know.
This one is actually.
This
good.
is
You're gonna
like
like this.
butchered list.
You're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one. If I
Jesus.
had anything that I wouldn't want coming after me, this would be the number 1.
Brundlefly.
This would be, what is that, 15?
Yeah, we
15.
gotta roll through.
This
it.
is what I would want the least come after me. This fits that category. Evil of the Necronomicon from the Evil Dead. The Evil from the Evil Dead. Dude, can you imagine? You're having fucking all these demons.
My list was stupid.
Oh. Have you seen The Evil Dead and Ash vs. Evil Dead? He's got these fucking
No, I mean-
demons coming at you all the time. The girl gets raped by a tree in the first 10 minutes.
I mean, they deal with some dark shit.
It's like, it's horrifying, dude. And then
They
all
do.
your friends get turned into demons, and they turn on you, and then you don't know when they're demons or not.
Yeah.
Dude.
No, for real.
And it's horrifically violent every time.
Well, I don't know if
It's
you guys.
literally Satan and hell coming after you.
I don't know if you guys remember the scene from the first Evil Dead.
I've never seen them, so
Dude,
I watched one episode of Ash vs. the Evil Dead. And
the first one scarred me. There's one scene. It's right when it starts, when the girl's just looking out the window and guessing. They're playing cards. These other two people. This other girl's looking out the window, and then she just starts like listing off all the cards that are in the people's hands.
Oh, yeah, she's like, Jack of Spades.
Yeah.
Like, or not Jack of Spades,
And
no,
then-
Jack of Diamonds, whatever the fuck.
And then turns around
Yeah,
and
she's
she's
Jack of
and then
Spades,
she's
so.
like possessed and her entire face is white. She has like these fucking like crazy ass
Yeah, I
eyes
remember that.
and grabs a pencil and stabs a girl in the ankle and just starts twisting a pencil
yeah.
around and you see blood just like oozing out. It's a gross thing. It's terrifying. That scene's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that was that's one of the best horror movie scenes. The new one was good too.
You say that was number one?
No, number 2.
Number 2.
Number two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, that's like you don't want that shit coming after you. That's the worst thing possible. You
I
have,
would- I
you
mean-
have the army of hell chasing after you.
I would pee my pants.
Yeah,
Just
and
little.
so yeah, you don't want to come after you, and it's a great movie. Great movies.
All right. Well, that's the number one.
Michael Myers, it's a given. Yeah, Michael Myers is the best. His horror movies are the best. His best slasher films of all time. He's just always coming at. He's like a demon from like It Follows or something. Like he's just always coming after you. They cut his head off. They burn him alive. They do all that shit to him. They just can't get rid of him.
You know in H2O, when Jamie Lee Curtis chops his head off, she had no idea that in the first movie she signed a contract that said he could never die. So when she made that movie, John Carpenter called her. I was like, you know he can never die, right? We signed a contract. And she was like, oh shit. So they had to make a sequel where he comes back and kills her.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was the one they were in the haunted house, right?
Yeah, yeah. Alright, so run through your top 5 again?
Yeah. So Pennywise,
Okay.
Peter Lowe.
This list started off so normal.
Patrick
Oh my
Bateman.
God.
Okay.
And then Evil from the Necronomicon,
Mhm.
The Evil Dead, and Michael Myers.
Alright.
Great list. Great job.
Oh Lord. I mean, that is definitely a column list for horror villains. Let's get down to the brass tacks.
On to yours.
This is the actual top 5 horror villains. And like I said, I strictly thought about who I would want to see the least in my corridor when I looked out my door.
Yeah, that changes my list dramatically.
Who would I just be paralyzed with fear and not be able to fucking move? Because some people, and I'm gonna say an honorable mention right now just to explain a point.
No, of course.
Freddy Krueger is an honorable mention for me. He didn't make top 5, and
Yeah,
the
me
reason
too.
why is because if I saw him in my corridor, I would think I'm not paralyzed with fear. I mean, it's scary as shit, of course. I'm not paralyzed with fear. I'm probably gonna charge him, cause there's no getting away. I'm in a he's a dream.
You're gonna charge
thing.
the guy with knives. on
Go
his
right
fingers.
after him. There's nothing else I can think to do. He's in charge. He's in control. He's a dream. He's in my dream.
What if you're like one of them lucid dreamers?
I did try to lucid dream when I was 17 and actually did once.
Doesn't surprise me one bit.
I tried it. It never worked for me.
I did it one time. I was at a water park.
There's way too much work. You gotta write your hand every day.
I
Say
liked it.
phrases and shit. That's
Pretty
hard.
cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. Number 5, starting off, is The Thing.
See, I've never seen that
I
movie.
really
I
wanna see
literally told Colin earlier. I was like, I wish I'd seen that movie because I've heard
dude.
that it's absolutely terrifying. But
It is terrifying because The Thing can be anything. That's why it's called The Thing. It can be anything. It could be you right now. It could be Colin right now. It could be the fucking table if it wanted to be. And then you stab it, it just turns into this fucking tentacles thing.
oh man,
I actually didn't know that.
It can be anything at all times. It can be whatever it wants to be. No, the whole point of that movie is people are trapped into this little closed area, and the thing's somewhere, and it's anything, and no one can trust each other because they don't know who's who.
That sounds amazing. I really want to see that now.
Yeah, I mean, I know the famous scene where they're testing each other's
I don't know,
blood and
I don't know
everything.
anything about that scene.
Dude.
And they're all like,
If you
it's
see-
just they're all just paranoid because like you said, it could be anything, and they think.
Don't spoil it for me.
Dude, and there's no CGI. It's all effects. So when you see it actually be what it is, it's all effects. It's no computer shit. It's the most terrifying shit. I couldn't imagine seeing what it at its true form, or even if I saw my roommate Zach walk in and his head just splits open. He's with tentacles coming at me or some shit. God, that'd be fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Number 4, which would be even more scary than that. I'd rather fight that than Leatherface. Number 4 is fucking Leatherface, the original, with his fucking skins of other people mask with a chainsaw.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ. I would be paralyzed with fear. I'd be sitting in my bed just okay, here it is. That's it.
I feel like you can fight back more on him than you can Freddy Krueger
Oh,
or
dude.
the Thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I know, but Freddy Krueger, he's fast. I don't know. I just feel like I could charge him. Seeing Leatherface, standing right there at my door, just seeing his mask.
You
of
could
other-
charge
of-
Krueger when he pulls you down into a bed and a river of blood shoots out.
But with other people's faces stitched onto your face, dude, I'd be way too scared to even move. I think. I don't know.
The Thing would be way scarier though.
Dude, I don't know.
That's me.
Leatherface is truly just terrifying.
I mean, he is, but I can't see that.
It's
The way
truly
you define
crippling fear. Crippling fear. Crippling. You want me to say it again? Crippling fear.
And we got to take a quick break to mention our sponsors. Cripples. It's actually not what you think it is. These people just come up to you and they fucking just kneecap you. Hire them. They'll kneecap someone for
Cripples. Promo code Ouchie Mama.
That's type that out. Hashtag.
It's www.
www.cripples. They broke my fucking kneecap.
.net.
.gov.
You think you better than
Is
me?
it net? Is it net? They changed it to gov?
Hey,
Gov,
wait.
it's GovNet.
No,
Wait.
the net has Sandra
Did
Bullock.
you get the memo?
I didn't
It was
read
in our
these.
email today.
I didn't read any of
Get
these.
your email. What did I tell you
Oh
about
my
this?
god. Sorry. I need to I'm sorry. I need to be more prepared for
This
this.
is why we keep having problems in HR. Can't check your emails every day.
Number 3.
Hey, we're back.
Got you. Number 3, fuck this person. Fuck ever having to deal with
Is
this
it
in
the
my
kid
life.
from the little vampire?
It's the vampire.
It's not the vampire, it's the kid from the little
Just
vampire. That's who I wouldn't want to see in my
Rudolph.
doorway.
I would want to see the little kid. I'd much rather see the little kid vampire.
He goes, hey bro, dude.
Duh. Fuck.
Number 3 is the creeper from Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, dude, that was. Oh, I forgot about that today when I was writing it. Damn it. I might change something.
Is this the first ever change of a top 5 midway through?
I might change something in there.
Is that gonna happen?
No.
No.
The creeper is fucking terrifying. He can fly.
He
and
rapes you, apparently.
And the first one, he backflips over a moving police car. He has a fucking little cave of stitched people to walls and skin.
Yeah, what a weird character.
Was Justin Long in that?
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
He
And
has
that
his
movie
eyes
is
cut out in the
great.
end.
I don't care what anyone says. The original
Yeah, it
Jeepers
really
Creepers
is
is
excellent.
great.
I think I've never seen it all the way through.
Oh, it's great.
It's great.
The first half
remember
especially was
parts,
amazing.
Yeah, the first. Yeah.
It's not quite as good as the second half, but still good. The first half. That scene where he's behind the girl in that haunted that house. You know what I'm talking about? They're talking to that old lady.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that scene.
Oh,
is
yeah,
giving me
yeah.
chills.
Yeah, that
Scene
whole
is
movie just has
terrifying.
this really, like, I don't know, the vibe to it.
Yeah, they make him out to be like a pedophile too, or something like a sexual predator or something. It's really
No,
weird.
I don't know. That movie,
Everything about it's weird. It's
the creeper is just like,
Well, he's the creeper. So.
you put him up against most horror villains, he's gonna win. He's just got so many fucking tools and weapons and...
the second one. He hunts down gay people. Remember that?
What?
Isn't that weird? Yeah, they're on the bus and he kills all the gay people and they reference it. They're like, why does it? The kids are talking. They ask, "Did you know something about people's killing?"
So you chose
That's
a
like, he's gay.
homophobic villain?
Yeah, he's like, kill all the gay people first. I'm dead serious too. You can go back and watch it.
I don't remember that. I tell you, I don't
Weird.
remember the second one being great, but I
That
do
sucks.
remember one scene that's terrifying at the very end when they cripple the creeper and he's just like jumping like a grasshopper in a
Yeah, that was
cornfield,
creepy.
just hopping to like the person. It's the I would hate to see him.
Yeah, God.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
He pulls up
walking
his tongue
outside
out.
and
He
see
pulls
him?
the cop's tongue out.
Yeah, no, fuck the creeper. He's absolutely terrifying. There's only 2 other villains of all time that are scarier than him.
Those are your next 2?
I'm about to say them now.
Okay.
Number 2, surprisingly, the Necronomicon.
Oh yes, yes, yes! I'm so glad. I'm so glad you had that in your top 5.
Because
Dude, yeah, fuck everything about that.
The Evil Dead, that evil, how
Man, I'm
like
so glad you had that in your top
it
5.
possesses anything and everything. You are screwed. I was just thinking if I was in my apartment and it was here and the door just flung
Yeah,
open
dude.
and like Zach's
Whoa,
my
sticks
roommate
flowers.
Zach is just possessed and he walks
Why does
out.
Zach keep trying to kill you?
Dude,
I'm getting scared.
he's the only other person I know. No, but he will,
Paranoid.
We're here.
I just can't.
And you weren't
I just-
selling it at all to either. I did not think you had your name.
It was a great.
Great
I
sell
thought
on
he was going along with
It was a
me.
good
He was calling you
performance.
stupid. It was fun.
That was a good sell.
Oh my god, though, is it terrifying?
It's literally having the army of hell. The army of hell is coming
Yeah,
after
it's
you.
hell unleashed upon you, and they're laughing
On
and
pawn you?
on
Man.
upon you.
If you like The Evil Dead and you haven't watched the show,
Jesus.
you're doing yourself a disservice.
That's true.
'Cause the show
The show's
is
great.
amazing.
It is great. I need to see Army of Darkness. I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, me neither. Absolutely.
But no, fuck that. I'd rather see the Creeper, and that's saying a lot, because the Creeper is fucking terrifying. Number 1, the only other person, Michael Myers. I'd rather see anything else come after me than Michael Myers. That thing, the shape,
Did
quote
you
unquote.
also just sell it on that one too?
Yes, I did.
You stole Michael Myers? I
Yeah.
thought I knew he was going to have that number 1. Didn't work on me at all.
I feel like okay. Well, I didn't know.
I knew for
Yeah.
sure that was number 1.
Too many twists.
Number 1's Michael Myers. I'd rather see anything else, because the shape, quote unquote, is actual just evil. Pure evil. You're looking at a blank face of evil. That thing will never stop.
Yeah, what does the doctor say?
It
in the
will
movie?
never, ever quit. It is coming after you forever until you're dead.
Yeah.
Forever.
I love how the doctor. I can't remember which one it is. Maybe the first one where he's explaining like.
Oh my
He's
god.
like saying like you're looking into his face.
And just pure
and like
evil.
you see like a face, like you see eyes and a nose and everything,
There's
but like
nothing behind
you
it.
just see nothing behind it. He's just
Dude.
he's just an entity.
I was thinking like, if I heard a noise and I went into Zach's closet
Oh God, yeah, that's terrible.
and I just see that jumpsuit with that mask, or maybe my closet. This doesn't have to be Zach's.
Why would you ever go to that?
Yeah, why do you?
It could be my shoe closet in my living room.
Shoe
Yeah, but
closet,
you have a
Zach's
closet just for shoes.
I do.
That kind of defeats the purpose of a closet.
I'm just saying, if I open a
Yeah, my
door
shoes.
and I see Michael Myers standing there, I automatically know I'm fucked.
What's that? What's that doing?
Saying we're almost out of time.
All right. Bedroom's dying.
Oh, it says I think I'm out of
Space.
space. I think it's filled up. It's
Whatever.
fine. It's fine.
We got most of it.
Yeah, we got most of it. So
Yeah,
all right.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
So number one's
Let's
Michael
look at
Myers. Halloween. Michael Myers is an evil. It's just pure evil. He is evil himself. It's like if the Evil Dead was all put into one person, pretty much, and he will never stop, ever. He's
Yeah.
gonna come after you. It's terrible. It's terrifying. If the Evil Dead's come after me, I'm just gonna try to find Ash because he's somewhere.
He's doing groovy
He
somewhere.
synced it.
So I'm gonna run through them again.
Old rundown. Rock in.
The Thing, Leatherface, the Creeper, the Necronomicon, and Michael Myers. I will say my honorable mentions
Oh, yeah.
are Jigsaw,
Yeah, definitely you don't want him after you.
Freddy Krueger, and all the puppets in Dead Silence because I fucking hate puppets.
Okay. Honorable mentions?
I had Hannibal Lecter.
Of course.
I would definitely have Jeepers Creepers in there. It's Creeper. Jack Torrance from The Shining. He's great. I loved him. Freddy Krueger. Honorable mention. Blair Witch. Honorable mention.
I didn't even think about the Blair Witch.
Man, though. Oh, God. There's
I can't believe you didn't put them.
And then...
I can't believe you didn't put the Witch and the Witch.
Yeah, I mean, that... So yeah, that's why I didn't go by fear, though. It's my favorite, like,
Oh.
what favorite character.
Gosh.
Then Pazuzu, the demon from The Exorcist.
My honorable mentions are all over the place. I got the shark from Jaws.
I was thinking about that.
Wow.
Surprised you didn't.
I
put
was
that
thinking
in there.
about that.
I saw Jaws in theaters.
Nice.
Is it
It
amazing?
is terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
In theaters, though, it was
imagine.
terrifying.
I got the chick from The Ring.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking
I
about
thought
that,
about it.
That shit's terrifying. When you first see her come out that fucking TV.
Mm-hmm.
Candyman. Bet you didn't see that
I
one.
still
coming.
haven't seen the Candyman.
I've seen Candyman.
Sick.
I want to see that.
Hey, that's a really weird movie.
I just-
It's very
It's
weird.
dope.
I didn't even see that in Pumpkinhead. I want to see Pumpkinhead.
yeah,
Candyman
I've seen it.
is
What's
dope.
that too?
At least see the first one. There's a fuck ton of them, but at least see the first one. I feel like I've seen them all at work. And then I have real out of nowhere. The Thing from the movies. You ever seen the movie Species?
No.
There's two of them, and for some reason I
Are you
watched.
sure you're not talking about Splice?
Talking about Species. I believe they were made in the early '90s, and for some reason, one day when I was growing up, I watched both of them marathon style on TV.
Oh.
And it's just an alien that it's kind of like The Thing, but kind of more sexualized because it's a hot chick.
Oh wow. Kind of like Under the Skin.
Ish.
Gotcha. So the Thing mixed with Under the Skin.
Yeah, I can get on board with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I actually want to watch that then. Well, that concludes this episode. Hunter, please tell us what we'll be watching next and give us your top 5 list.
I
since
don't
it's
have
your
the top
turn.
5 ready. It's gonna be something space related.
Top 5 space related things.
Just top 5 space related things. I might actually go with that because it'd be hilarious. Just favorite things that are in space.
I like that. I think it's a
Or
good
about
idea.
space, whatever. And we're gonna be watching Galaxy Quest.
I'm very excited. It's been on my watch list forever.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Stacked cast.
Tim Allen's very funny. It's great Santa Claus. No, seriously, he's hilarious in the first
I
Santa
loved him
Claus.
in Ants.
Was he in Ants?
I have no idea.
I don't think he was in Ants.
wasn't.
Sylvester Stallone was in Ants.
All right, well, Galaxy
He
Quest,
was.
I'm excited for. I'll probably buy it. I'll probably go buy it. All right, well, that's this episode.
We nailed it.
Smash that like button.
Just smash them.
And like only watch Little Vampire if it's not in your own time. If you're at work. That's the only right time to watch.
Or if you're having a high school party,
If you don't
put
do
it
that.
on.
Don't do that.
Or if
Throw the little vampire on. I'm glad I watched it again.
I'm not.
I'm glad I finally got it out.
Yikes.
This has been Hulk.
I'm just a little boy trying to make it in this vampire world where I stand on 2 feet and I'm walking down the street and I wanna be the best vampire in the world. Who's with me? Standing on 2 feet.
Vampires don't exist.